I'm going to make an open remark. I've been out here 6 out of 7 years, and every time I'm out here, it's my wife's birthday. So can I say happy birthday to my wife tonight? Okay, happy birthday, sweetie. Okay, so this way I don't get in trouble. Okay, basically, tough loss to take. Very difficult the way it was kind of taken from us at that point, because that was almost a typical game that we play on a regular basis. Grinding at-bats out, getting a key hit when we can. At 3-1, him on the mound, pitching, you saw him tonight, he was excellent. And they just put together a string of events in one inning that cost us the game. So if you look at the inning, the only thing he didn't do well tonight was field his position. He had a lot of mistakes on the defensive end. We had a wild pitch pass ball that advanced the runners. I think Pat was just interested in getting his guy in scoring position for his leadoff hitter to hit, because you saw with his 9-hitter with 2 outs, he was 1 out, he was willing to bunt him over, and he had confidence in that leadoff hitter. We fell behind 3-0 and had to come in there. And at some point, you got to take your chances. You can't keep skating around. And he hits a ground ball. It finds a hole up the middle, and obviously that did a lot of damage. But I am really proud of our players. They played so hard tonight. We did make mistakes. We made some defensive mistakes. We didn't get some bunts down in key spots. We got thrown out at the plate. We had to take a chance. So we had some opportunities to get some runs, and we didn't. But there's nothing to hang their hats on tonight. They battled like crazy for our school and themselves and our team. So anybody want to start with them?
Coach, we talked last night about base running and aggressive base running especially, and you mentioned it. You actually personally scored a run on a double steal, and then you mentioned got down to the plate and then caught Thielmann a couple times. Did that influence whether you chose not, or why you chose not to run with O'Connor at first in the 8th to try to stay out of double play?
We actually, we had, we were, right? What do we have on that time?
Nothing. Oh, Sal was trying to bunt.
Yeah, we were trying to bunt him over and get him to second. That's what the play was, and that's what really hurt us tonight. Twice that happened to us. We couldn't get him to second. You're basically judging, how the pitcher's approaching, the particular runner. He was pretty fast to the plate at that point, and we can't take too many chances at that point, but we're going to go with the bunt and get him to second and try to get a hit. So we stalled with him earlier in the game. He broke on a pitch that the pitcher really got to the plate quick. So we shouldn't have really broke at that time. But you can't. You have to play the good with the bad. We always talk about that. We can't complain when we're getting thrown out, and be happy when we're safe. We got to stick to the plan. So our running game's a really big deal to us to get runs. So Nick, if at second base, there's so many plays from the outfield where a ball hits and skips a little left and safe, and goes a little high and safe and a little low. So you take your chances with 2 outs. He's not the fastest guy, but that was a key play by that center fielder, throwing him out, because if he scores, that's another run in for us, keeping the inning alive. So it's little plays like that win or lose a game. So.
Charles, take us through your game a little bit tonight. What was working for you early? What was working for you late?
Well, I felt like early I was kind of all over the place. Usually my slider is my out pitch, and that's what really gets batters. I really couldn't locate that at all today, but my curveball was sharp, and that's what we started going to, probably towards like the 4th inning. Felt like I had a live fastball. I just left a couple change-ups up, like I did in that 1 inning where they had the 3 runs. I threw the pitches, I left them up a little bit, they hit them. That's what happens when you're here.
That one bunt, it looked like you slipped a little bit. Were you trying to play fast, but it just got a little bit too fast?
Yeah, I went a little too fast. And the whole year, that's been my strong point, feeling my position. And there's no excuse, but I just went a little bit too fast. And the slippery turf didn't really help, slippery grass.
You mentioned leaving a couple pitches up. I couldn't see where the pitch was. The guy single line, was that pitch up in the zone, or he just hit it?
I'm dead right on the fastball, and he just took it right up the middle. It was a little off the plate, but he got the barrel on it.